be denied, just as we have the multiple times that Mr. Atkins has been in here. The court is looking at his records. I mean, he's got at least 9 OVIs. He's got the fail to complies.
All right, this is case number 20-CR36334, State of Ohio versus Brian Atkins. Mr. Atkins is before the court at his request asking for driving privileges. Mr. Atkins, I'm going to tell you right up front, with what you were convicted of, you're not eligible for driving privileges.
Okay, Your Honor, can I say something?
Yes, sir.
I was in this courtroom last year at the same time, and you told me directly if I kept my nose clean and had no contact with law enforcement officers, that my license would be reinstated.
Okay, so you basically said something different than what I just said. There's a difference when someone asks for driving privileges. What that means to me legally, on that suspension to and from work or during the course of your employment. That's what driving privileges mean. That's what that means to me. What you're asking me to do, and I'll just clarify, you are asking me to terminate the operator's license suspension that I ordered 3 years ago, right?
I'm just going by what happened last year when I was in this court.
Sir, I'm trying to make this easy for you.
I know. I'm trying to make it easy too. I'm kind of confused.
Okay. Well, let me explain again. Okay. When someone asks for driving privileges on a suspension, that means that the suspension remains intact, and that the court grants them a letter to drive on, saying, "We know that I suspended his license, but I'm going to let him drive to and from work." Even though his license is suspended, he has that privilege to drive. What you're asking me today is that you're asking me to terminate the suspension, correct?
I'm just going by what the words you told me last year.
Okay.
That's what I'm here for. You told me last year if I kept my nose clean that my license would be reinstated. So I kept my nose clean. You can check the leads or whatever. That's why I'm here. I'm just kind of confused about it. So you're saying I can't get driver privileges or my license back? Is that what you're saying?
That's not what I'm saying. I'm simply trying to clarify for the record what you're asking for, but I understand what you're asking for, I guess. Even though I don't think you understand. I understand. Okay, let's go. Let's move on.
Okay.
Ms. Tranter is here on behalf of the State of Ohio. Ms. Tranter, does the state have a position on this?
Yes, Your Honor. We would request any motion to reinstate or motion for privileges be denied.
9 OVIs on your record? That's exactly why the prosecution is fighting this so hard. For the court, this isn't just about driving. It's about public safety.
Denied, just as we have the multiple times that Mr. Atkins has been in here. The court is looking at his records. I mean, he's got at least 9 OVIs. He's got the fail to complies. He is not in any position to be safe on the roads. So we would ask that.
Excuse me. I'm sorry.
Okay. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
We would ask that the motions be denied.
All right. Mr. Atkins, would you like to respond to Ms.
I was just saying, when I was here last year, you told me I had 7 OVIs. So how did I get 2 if I haven't had nothing on my record in a year? I was told I have 7 OVIs.
All right. Well, let's take a look.
Well, whether it's 7 or 9, state still objects.
Can I ask you a question? When was the last 2? What year?
$2012?
Yep.
Does that sound right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's right.
And I thought I had 7.
Let me ask you this, Mr. Atkins. Do you have other suspensions other than this suspension?
No, I don't have nothing. I did a lot of work to try and get my license back. I owed a big fine. I paid it off over a $2,000 fine I owed this court system. I did the litigator program when I was locked up in the Warren County court. I've done a lot of things to try. I've improved my life. I don't drink. I haven't had a drop of drink since I got out of prison in 2012. I got help from my addiction problems with that. My life has turned around. I've paid all my fines off. I've paid all my reinstatement fees off. I don't owe anybody nothing. I have no warrants, and I'm just here asking for an opportunity. If you can't reinstate my license, if if I'm working, can you give me a job? I'm just trying to work it.
This is where the tone changes completely. Instead of excuses, he starts talking about recovery, paying fines, and rebuilding his life, and the judge is actually listening.
Someday maybe get my license back, because you can look at the record and see how long ago all that stuff was. And I did my time in prison for all this. I did every charge. I did my sentence. I'm just trying to get my license back. And if you don't want to give them back to me, that's fine. That's all I'm here for. That's all I'm here for. I've done a lot of work to improve my life. And I'm just asking, for the opportunity to have my license back someday. That's all I'm here for.
It looks like his license has now been suspended for 5 years from this court since April of 6 years.
Yeah, it's
6
been
years.
suspended for quite a while.
All right,
April 2nd, yeah, 2020.
April 2nd, 2020. Okay. Notes, Mr. Atkins, I'm not really sure why you're showing such hostility towards me. But
No, I'm not. I was just confused in the beginning because I was just going by what was said to me in this court.
I've tried to explain that, but you and I are not going to agree on the terms that I'm using, so it's okay. It's not a big.
No, I'll agree to anything you want to do.
No, no, it's okay. It's really okay. All right, the court is going to grant the request. The court is going to terminate his operator's license suspension effective today. Mr. Atkins, I'm going to caution you is that the Bureau of Motor Vehicles records are going to indicate that your license is
Wow, after all that tension, the judge grants a request anyway. 6 years without trouble was finally enough to earn back a second chance.
suspended until there may be a reinstatement fee. I don't know.
No,
But I'm just telling you that I'm going to do an entry terminating my suspension from 2020. I'm going to send it to the Bureau of Motor Vehicles, which is going to take days or weeks, and then they're going to have to update their records. So I'm just cautioning you that your license may still be suspended until such times, and you need to check with the Bureau of Motor Vehicles with regard to any reinstatement fees or other issues with your license, okay?
Okay.
But I'm going to, you've gone 6 years with no issues, so I'm going to terminate that, and you successfully completed community control with this court. So I'm going to grant your request today, and we are done, right?
Yes, so
All
my
right.
license is reinstated. I just gotta wait.
Yeah, if I were you, I would check with the Bureau before you start.
I will.
Sir.
Uh-huh.